We're following breaking news. From Neural Newscast, I'm Elise Moreau.
And I'm Thatcher Collins. Elise, you have the details on the diplomatic push in Islamabad.
Foreign ministers from Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, and Egypt are meeting today and Monday in a coordinated effort to de-escalate the Iran war, which has now reached its 30th day. Pakistan is acting as a primary peace broker, relaying messages between Washington and Tehran. Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar stated that diplomacy is the only way forward, noting that Iran has already agreed to allow 20 Pakistan-flagged ships through the Strait of Hormuz. However, the Egyptian government warns that the situation remains critical as military escalations continue across the region.
While those talks begin, the conflict is expanding. Yesterday, Iranian-backed Houthi militants in Yemen fired their first missile toward Israel since the war started. Although Israel intercepted the strike, the Houthi spokesman promised continued attacks until aggression on all resistance fronts ceases. This development is particularly concerning for global trade, as it threatens to disrupt Red Sea shipping lanes just as the Strait of Hormuz faces an Iranian blockade that's already driving up global oil prices.
The military pressure is also mounting on United States forces. At least 15 American service members were wounded Friday during an Iranian strike on the Prince Sultan air base in Saudi Arabia, with 5 reported in serious condition. The Pentagon says this is part of a broader Iranian strategy to drive United States troops out of the region. In response, around 3,500 sailors and Marines from the 31st Marine Expeditionary Unit arrived in the Middle East on Saturday, with thousands more from the 82nd Airborne Division expected to follow.
Beyond the direct military engagements, the rhetoric is targeting civilian and educational institutions. Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps issued a warning over the weekend for students and staff to stay clear of American university campuses in the Gulf, including New York University in the Emirates and Texas A&M in Qatar. This follows Iranian claims that United States and Israeli strikes hit a university in Tehran. We're also seeing reports from the Israeli military that Iran is increasingly using cluster bombs, which are designed to disperse smaller munitions over wide areas to bypass air defense systems.
The human cost is mounting in Lebanon as well. 3 journalists were killed Saturday in an Israeli airstrike in Jazin. Among the dead were Ali Shaib, a well-known correspondent for a Hezbollah-affiliated channel, and siblings Fatima and Mohammed Futuni. The Lebanese government has called the attack a violation of international law and is filing a complaint with the UN Security Council. They were among 47 people killed in Lebanon yesterday, a toll that included 9 paramedics, which the World Health Organization described as a tragedy for protected health workers.
As the Quad of regional powers continues their meetings in Islamabad, the question remains whether their consensus will be accepted by the primary combatants. For now, the combination of new fronts in Yemen and the persistent strikes in the Gulf suggests the path to de-escalation remains narrow. We'll continue to track the diplomatic responses and the deployment of United States reinforcements as they move into position.
From Neural Newscast, I'm Elise Moreau.
And I'm Thatcher Collins. Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com.